All right, so another option from cross sides is the kids are here. If they can get this outside arm all the way to an underhook, they can look to go to turtle, okay? And now this is where actually like the classical hands will be more of a thing. You know, if they can get this hand under, what they can do is turn, start looking to come down to turtle, all right? Now, ways to think about this with the kids is I would think a little bit more about early than about late, because mostly kids don't hold cross sides top. You know, until you see kids more at like upper gray belt and maybe yellow belt, most of them won't try to hold cross sides. So like these options don't come up in the same way. The way they're more likely to come up is that Kaylee's looking to pass. And during the pass, kids tend to put two hands on, which doesn't really help them. This isn't really an effective strategy for stopping the person from passing and getting them to the idea of dropping this hand to being under the person, like they kind of put this hand between their legs, and now as Kaylee starts running over, now they've got this underhook here. And from here, they can start to bridge into it and start trying to come up. That's one possibility. Or as she starts to pass, I just have this arm here, and if she settles, like tries to go chest on me, now it's like shrimping, and trying to go to turtle, okay? So, just kind of getting the idea of having that arm down and then utilizing getting they're either going to go hips away or they're going to bridge. And it's so much more dynamic the way they play these games that you can't think of it the way you would typically think of it with adults, where it's really settled in. The kids tend to be moving. They don't just sit and like try to like control. They tend to try to keep moving. They're almost always looking to mount really aggressively. So this can be this underhook strategy as a part of going to turtle can also be a mount defense. So Kaylee's passing my guard, and Kaylee's good at jiu-jitsu, so she's doing all this great jiu-jitsu stuff. But you know, this time when you go, I won't use my hands. I want you to take cross sides really briefly and just shoot to mount right away, mount. Yes, like the way the kids do. Yeah, the kids don't care about establishing any type of control over the chest, right? I'll do a kid's mount like. So the kids typically, you're going to see this from like every gym. It's just very natural for the kids to kind of think this way. They're just like, we're going to get to here, and it's like, boom. They'll just jump over like this. They don't care about all this space. It actually seems to not really stop them that much, because the kids on the bottom tend to freeze up quite a bit on their back. So with that in mind, the underhook is it's like a Wesley leg of sorts for the kids. So, you know, I'm here and she goes to pass, and now instead of blocking her mount take with the leg, I'm blocking her mount take with my arm. So now you try to mount, there's an ability to bring you over with that. And we've got a few kids that have a lot of success with that. And just what you want to add to that is like, she goes, and now this time instead of, you know, like aggressively, if she doesn't aggressively mount, I'm just doing a threading of the needle and looking to go to turtle, okay? Teaching it as like the typical way to escape like a classical cross sides is just probably preparing them for something that they won't encounter. This kind of wild out movement, this is like a replacement for the Wesley leg. They can kind of bridge them, or they can go to turtle off of it, feeling like a lack of pressure. But the main thing to drill is that they put their arm down as the person passes. Then they're able to utilize it in an effective way.